This video contains LGBTQIA+ content, Alastor's canon sexuality, my Mimi's canon gender, and my Basil headcanon. You're allowed to respectfully disagree with my opinions in the comments, but any rude or negative comments will be deleted. With that, enjoy! Hey guys, I'm Al, and today I'm drawing fan art of a couple of queer characters to start off Pride Month. Happy Pride Month to all my fellow queer peeps! I'll be trying to post a little bit more than usual this month, get some Pride content out, especially this time of year. Though, I mean, I can and might still post Pride content other times of year. It doesn't have to just be restricted to June. But anyways, if you're looking for ship videos, that's not exactly something I'd like to do, so this isn't going to be the place for you. I do have ships that I like, such as Omori, of course. It's canon. Most of the fandom agrees about that. But I prefer keeping most of the ships that I like private. All of my art is up to interpretation, though. But anyways, let's talk about Omori's Basil. Personally, and as I've seen quite a few people in the fandom say, Basil's a very queer-coded character. There's a lot in the game that seems to suggest it, but I'm not going to go into it because that's a lot. There is a 30-minute analysis on YouTube of his character through the lens of queer code, though, which I recommend. I watched it, I enjoyed it, I agree with that person. But of course, he and the other Omori characters don't have canon sexualities, so it's really up to interpretation. I've headcanoned him as gay for a while now because to me, that's just what fits his character. And I don't usually think I would have added a character headcanon in here, but I didn't only want to do 2 characters, and I had to draw him because he's my comfort character. He's my absolute favorite. Let's get some fellow Flower Boy lovers in the comments. Woo! Now, moving on, before I introduce the character, I just want to point out now that I don't know, and I don't care about the Vivzipop controversies but that I just don't associate the media with the creator. It's sort of I don't exactly like the creator from what I've heard about the situation, but I like the show kind of deal. Anyways, with that, next up we have Hazbin Hotel's Ace in the Hole, otherwise known as Alastor. You know, the person that half, if not most of the fandom conveniently forgets or ignores that he's Ace. Yeah, about that. I get it. People are allowed to and want to create things that would never happen in canon. I also love to create scenarios and whatnot in my mind that wouldn't happen canonically. But in the case of making an asexual not asexual, or in the case of making a homosexual straight, it really just erases that representation. Asexuals especially don't get a lot of media representation already. It's perfectly fine to have all these fantasies and whatnot in your head, but you have to be careful about making media in order to not erase the representation. But anyways, Alastor is my favorite character from the series so far. I love his character as part of the protagonist part of the main cast, but as someone who is definitely leaning more towards the villainous side. It really does make me wonder if he'll betray the others, or if he's using Charlie for her power as Princess of Hell. I genuinely love his character, from his personality to his design. I also really like how he differentiates from all the other characters in the show. The fact that he's Ace and doesn't swear all that much compared to the hypersexual characters who swear in almost every sentence is kind of refreshing. But don't get me wrong, I also love Angela, who's the exact opposite of Alastor. I really do like the show, but as a comic writer that I follow on YouTube said, the story is definitely rushed. Now, introducing Undertale's trans cat girl, Mad Mew Mew. A character only available on the console version who one of my besties absolutely loves. I've played the entirety of the neutral route on Steam. I don't have the console version though, so I only know what I've been told from my friends. If I do get anything wrong, because I'm going off of memory, please feel free to correct me in the comments. So, those of you who've never seen her in game may be wondering, well, what makes her being trans canon? Okay, you know Mad Dummy? Yeah, after that fight, they moved to another body in the form of Mad Mew. And some dialogue that I remember my friend showing me shows that she likes the new body a lot more. I find what I know about her character really interesting. This is the only one of the characters drawn in this video that isn't my favorite though. Personally, I like Muffet better, though Mad Mew is definitely my second favorite. I really like Mad Mew's fight mechanics. It looks really fun. I'd probably be terrible at it, but we'll ignore that. I also really like her design. The only thing is that we never really get to see under her hand in the more detailed sprite, and there's only a yellow dot in the less detailed one. It makes it hard to tell what it is, especially because you see half fandom drawing it as a bell and the other half drawing it as a heart necklace. I decided to do a bell for this one because it fits better with the other bells on the character. And Gooseworks drew her with a bell, so it's probably what most people think is there, especially considering the millions of views their cover of her battle song got. They've got some really good Undertale covers. Anyways, to end the video off, I'd like to emphasize that queer people are valid and that this is a safe place to express yourselves in a respectful manner. And as I said at the beginning of this video, any homophobic, transphobic, and generally rude or hateful comments will be deleted to maintain this safe space. I do apologize if I do delete your comment because I misinterpreted it as being rude when that wasn't the intention. But with that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!